You should do this every 3 to 4 months, 6 months at the latest. Got it? You want to know what I'm talking about? You want to know? Do you want to know what I'm talking about? Hang tough. Oh, I'm just messing with you. I love that. I'm that type of guy. I mess with people all the time. Anyway, hello and welcome to My Retired Life. I still get a kick out of me. Anyway, welcome to My Retired Life. I'm Scott, and I'm going to tell you something that you should be doing as you're retired every 3 to 4 months, 6 months tops. And it's to do with your financials. You got to check your financials in depth every 3 to 4 months, 6 months out the outset. The way I do it is every 5 years, I look at goals for every 5 years, what I think my expenses are going to be. Now, the reason I'm telling you this is house insurance just came up. So this is a little bit of a rant, a little bit of a warning for you all to heed, okay? Every year your insurance comes up. This year ours came up in January and it has doubled. So get this, doubled for the same insurance that we had last year. Now, part of it could be the wildfires, part of it could be the hurricanes in North Carolina. But be prepared for these expenses. That's why you have to check this every 3 to 4 months. Now, ours is doubled to almost $2,000 for our new home. Same as it would have doubled for my other home that we just sold. So keep in mind when your insurance is coming up, it's going to add another, whatever, $700, $800 to your yearly bill out of your income. By assessing your situation every 2 to 3 months, then you can plan accordingly on your spending. Now, everybody wants to have a good time and spend a little bit of money in the retirement, and do that in your earlier years, because when you're 80 years old, you're not going to be spending the same amount of money that you do when you're 55 or 65. It's just age thing will take over. I've been retired 10 years. From 55 I retired to 65 right now. Things have changed. Income has changed too, and my expenses have changed. If you move or downsize, your expenses are going to change. Probably to the better because you're downsizing. But these are all things that you have to check every 3 to 4 months just to see what's coming up. Always plan a year ahead and 5 years ahead. I've done that all my life, and it's worked splendidly for me. So you should do that too. Yes, this is advice. I don't usually give financial advice, but this is more of awareness advice, not how to invest your dollars. Awareness advice is much different than investing your dollars. If you're going to be doing that, please consult a financial advisor. I'm not one of them. I've taken my own responsibility for my money, but I also have people in the background advising me and my investments. So do that as well. So it's not a financial advice point. It is a financial check, if you will. Check on yourself. Do you foresee anything coming up in the next year? Do you foresee something coming up in the 5 years? We moved into this house and I knew the flooring, I wanted to change it. So there's an expense. Nice touch to it too, like 12 grand. Because we have a 1,700 square foot house. They had crap floors in there. And right now we're having our floors changed. It's 12 grand. You know, by the time you buy laminate or your flooring that you choose and then having it installed, because I'm not going to do that. One room maybe, whole house no. There's too many cuts, too many angles. So we knew that was coming, but we took that out of our capital that we gained on our old house. So we factored all that in. It's just a year later now that we're putting them in. We lived with the old flooring and now we put them in. But that's a $12,000 touch. Now, thankfully, we had that money. Or probably we would have left the floors for a little while till we could afford to change the floors. See what I'm saying? You plan ahead to do this and it'll be just fine. You might not change your floors this year. You might have changed it 5 years from now when you've got the money. Maybe you budget $200 a month just to put into a bank account for 5 years, and then you can change the floors. It's not going to happen overnight, all your financial changes. But always be aware, the government has recently changed here in the United States. So will your tax bills. So will the economy. So you have to always keep assessing your financial situation. It's not a long video today. It was just a video to keep your mind thinking about your financials. Always keep it in mind. And for most people, they do. Just a friendly reminder. And with that said, you can check out this video or this video over here, right over here somewhere. I'm over here. And let's call this one done.